Well, welcome to the Complete Nonsense Podcast. I want to pre-apologize for anything that we may say that may piss you off or offend you. If it does, please call in and let's talk about it. We want to hear your opinion. Our disclaimer is very simple. If you are super serious or looking for something educational, forget about it. Because it won't happen here, let's begin. Welcome to episode, are we on 7 or 8?
We are on number 6.
Are we sure we're on 6?
Yes, we just released number 5 last week.
Oh, that's right. I have it right here. The Big E. Thank you for that, Staxx. The Big E. We have a special guests this evening in our podcast studio here in the beautiful downtown Daytona Beach, Florida. First, we'd like to introduce the D's from the Funny Show.
Real bad deals.
And then to my right, we have my beautiful wife. We'll call her CC for the day. She doesn't have a microphone or headphones, but can you say hello to everybody?
Hey.
That's real good. And then we have my beautiful producer to my left and Staxx to my right. How are you today, Staxx? Okay. We still don't have that cough button, do we there, producer?
I'm sorry.
We just refuse. we refuse. Yes, we refuse to get a cough button.
That was intense.
That was
I was trying to
extremely
tell
intense.
you all it was coming. I could feel it.
Oh, that's what you do? So for those of you who do or do not know, the Real Bad Deals podcast drops every Thursday, does it? Every Thursday?
We
morning?
try to get it Thursday, sometime during the week. We are spontaneous at this point.
Spontaneous is good. You know, at least you're doing it,
Yeah,
right?
I'm clapping that word out,
You're right.
spontaneous.
You're showing up and you're getting it
yeah.
done, right? Now that there's 5 of us in this room, right? This room's going to get real hot real fast, people.
Already there.
You know, and there's no beer here. Let's talk to the owners of this
That's not
place.
true.
There's no beer, right? There is some beer here. So Cece and I just came back from vacation, as you all probably know, since we haven't had an episode last week. Unfortunately, we didn't drop on Thursday. We're going to drop. What are we going to do, producer? Are we going to drop 2 this week, or are we going to edit this one and then we're going to drop this on maybe Monday, and then Tuesday we're going to drop our regular Thursday? What do you mean?
No, once a week on Thursday.
Well, what do you mean? So I missed a week.
You dropped one today.
She's so rough. What do you mean we drop one? What if we miss a week? We got to drop 2.
No, we're dropping 1.
Oh, we'll fight about that.
Well, I love this setting.
This
I love it.
This is already off to a rough start.
AC's fill-in wife. I love this so much. Thank you for that.
Oh, jeez. Now, see, it happens. In your house, right? We're gonna go off topic for a second because we went to California. I'm gonna get into this wedding. This wedding was a fucking shit show. I haven't even started about this wedding. Yeah, it was a great time, but a shit show. We're gonna go back. We're gonna circle back to that. So Deez, I know you have a lot of women in your. Does everybody in your house have to go against you? If you say it's red, do they say it's blue?
No, I just have no voice.
You don't say anything. See, perfect.
No, it's just one of those things where I'm told to shut up, and I listen.
Yeah, that's the way.
That's the way it goes.
That's the way to do it. Then, because I'm now my son is in town, as you know.
Yep,
right.
I do know.
And I don't get shit out. I mean, if I'm walking from room to room, right? I'm listening to this shit in this room, right? I'm going to the other. Like my guy we've doing this Edgewater house, you know.
Yep.
We were rehabbing this house. The fucker don't shower after we rehab. Like full on, we're dust.
That's so out.
It's ridiculous. It's
so
like,
out.
fucking takes his shirt off, plops down, and then I'm like, shower, and he's like, leave me the fuck alone. And then she's like, leave your son alone. I don't get any. And then Brooklyn just storms by me and says, fuck off, Dad, and we don't even see it, right? And usually there's another little person there, and she just rolls her eyes at me as they both go out to the pool. Yeah, so I want to know how that was, because am I alone in this?
No.
I go
No,
from
you're
room
not
to room
alone.
getting shit on like a fucking animal.
My wife, I don't know if you know who she is. She walks around barefooted everywhere she goes.
Oh, does she? Is she as nasty as Staxx? 'Cause
She
Staxx is
stands with
fucking
feet.
filthy.
That's what she does.
But does she know the biggie?
Apparently, she does.
Proud. It's a great woman you have right there.
Yeah. Who is she?
Nah, I don't know. We're working on that. We're gonna work on finding out. That should be the mystery. Who is Dee's the Dee's wife?
Yes. Staxx, what do you think about that?
I think whoever she is, she's amazing.
I think she would think that.
Yeah, she definitely thinks.
She is amazing.
Yeah, she is. See, I say she's amazing. It doesn't matter. I'll say amazing. They'll be like, no, it's not amazing. It's just okay. What the fuck, bro? It's red, it's blue.
When the unshowered baby boy heard that I was coming here today, his words to me, his advice were, "This is your shining moment. Annihilate him."
Annihilate him.
This is it.
That's exactly what he says. He says to me, and producer, just so you can get, jump into the fray here. That's all right. We'll edit it out. We're very good at editing. Producer, you are very good at it. When I tell you the cuts to make and all of it, you do spot on exactly. So I want to thank you for that. Just in case nobody tells you how wonderful you
Very good. I hear it. I
she
listen to
does-
the
she does
podcast, and it's a very
you
good
do a
editing job.
fantastic job. I sit there painstakingly with Staxx. We sit there and we tell sometimes, unfortunately, she can or cannot be there, but we are very good at knowing the times and what we want out and what we want in, and producer puts it back together really nice like a puzzle. But anyway, so I get shit on the entire time. So I've been shit on, as he just said, oh, let me come up. He's like, I'll fuck you up so good. I'm like, bro, why are you so mad at me? Like today, I'm like, hey, we got to do spackle, right? We're spackling holes in a wall. And I'm like, bud, you got to spackle it so the hole is covered. He's like, oh, you going to fucking tell me how to spackle? Yeah, I got to. If you don't know how to spackle, I got to go do the job.
What the fuck are we going to talk about? We're here to do spackle.
I know. I'm like, we're doing one fucking job. We're spackling, and you're arguing with me about it. Oh, it's you. It's always you. Is it me? As I leave the house, I got to listen to this shit in the morning about, I don't know, something about the dogs. Maybe there's some dog hair I want to get cleaned up or something. And all of a sudden, I'm the bad guy. So that's how my week's been going, producer. How you feel about that? You all right?
I'm so lost.
You see, now you're seeing the dynamic of the crowd. You can't be... the bottom line is this, that I go from one room to another room and I just get annihilated from room to room. How I'm not cowering in a corner and crying on a daily basis is fucking beyond me. No? Wouldn't you say that? Miss CC over there?
Absolutely not.
No.
Taste your own medicine.
Okay.
Baby girl walks into the room last night and she's like, oh, that's a nice change of pace. Baby boy and dad aren't fighting. So then they start bickering about who starts the fights and all that. So then to put him in a chokehold and says, come here, make him balk. We charge across the room.
Seems like they got more problems in their household than we do in ours.
Way more.
Whoa.
Let me take
Are these
that.
your babies?
This is a 24-year-old 6'5" man. Okay,
Oh my God.
so
He's a big dude.
He's a big
He's a
dude.
big
So
dude.
he literally comes up behind me, the D's, right? He comes up behind me and he bear hugs me and he yells to the entire house, "Come take your shot at him!" And ribs are cracking. Okay, ribs are absolutely cracked. This one comes over, smacks me in the face, shoves her finger in my ear, like knuckle deep in my ear.
She does do the hook thing real good. She
oh,
hooked me in the mouth one time. About beer fell out of my mouth.
Yeah.
And she just stayed with it. That's a fish out of water.
I'm with you. I've been there. And then it turns around where I'm getting the shit beat out of me by my 6'5" son, who's holding me a bear hug. And then the little one comes over and takes a shot at my nuts. She doesn't know she's hitting me in the nuts. She takes a shot and she's a little low, right into the nuts.
But Bo is the nicest kid ever.
He's a good dude. He's definitely
the best dude ever. He has got the.
We got very lucky with some good dudes. Yeah. I mean, in our lives, we got lucky with some good dudes. That's my son, producer. So this episode definitely is going off the rails. But you know what? We're going to change the episode because this is how our podcast goes. When you say Staxx, are you with us, Staxx? I knew. Deez, when you came into this, I was going to lose Staxx. There was no doubt in my mind I was going to lose Staxx.
Well, no, I'm good. I'm taking it all in.
Good. You know what'll happen is we don't want, all of a sudden the contract talks the next day. The D's is in.
You need to jump in here. I love when she talks on your podcast.
Oh, she
I love it.
She comes in at the exact moment
does.
that she needs to. But she does her job.
She is dying to get in right now.
She is.
Nah.
She's like,
Get him, work wife, get him.
She likes to hear the dynamic of how we all operate. And we've told you many stories about
Shaky
this.
crew.
So now you get to
Shaky crew.
Now it's shaky beyond shaky.
Crew.
Fucking earthquake shit.
AC in Wonderland.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like the mayor of the neighborhood, by the way.
Yeah.
He's that guy.
Have you seen our podcast artwork?
Yes, I
I
have.
feel like that's how it is.
No,
exactly what it
it's
is.
100%.
People getting hit.
Oh yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on.
Tornadoes over his head. It's got it all.
Yeah, this chaos. It should have been called complete chaos. Well, complete nonsense works, So before we get into the wedding, again, I got a lot to talk about the wedding, and I think we're gonna put the wedding to side because it's nice to have our family in town. We unfortunately missed a vacation. That was an impromptu vacation by the D's and Staxx because they had a little trip that they came upon. I hear that it was an interesting. I got kind of cliff notes, and I haven't really got into it, so we're about to hear. They went to a resort in Orlando for about 24 and a half hours.
Was it?
Well, well, we don't know yet.
I know.
They had asked the families to go. We almost all went, and we hear there was a lot of chaos going on. Where did this begin? Can we know?
From the start.
Please. How are we talking from the start? Like when you left the driveway? Or are we talking when you got to the resort?
No, I mean, it was fine. It was a typical Staxx vacation.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even, it was like a spur of the moment. We had to change plans. We did it.
First of all, the D's do everything spur of the moment.
Yeah,
By
there's
the,
not a whole
by
lot,
the way.
yeah.
By
There's
the
not a lot of,
By the
planned out.
way. Yeah, that's
But spur of the moment. We like spur of the moment.
spur of the moment, everything.
What is a Staxx vacation?
Yeah, that's
Anything I do.
Okay.
Everywhere we go, it's a shit show. It's
a shit show.
Literally is.
So
It's funny. We laugh the whole time, but nothing is ever normal.
well, we want to laugh, and the audience wants to laugh. So tell us what happened.
All right, let me just say this. We go to this place who we think is a wonderland. Okay. To me, I'm on a budget half the time.
It was pitched as a wonderland.
Yeah,
I
of
saw
course.
she showed me pictures.
It
of
could have
like,
been a bed. I'd been like, let's go. So I get to this place. We walk in, and again, it's just people in general.
It's
I love people.
a resort with a water park in it.
But we have to classify resort, all right? Because
We
I
do.
mean, if we're gonna break it down,
It was
we're really
in the
gonna break it
title.
down. Yeah, I know, but you can call this a resort. This isn't a resort.
We got catfish.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. I believe you got catfished.
100%.
It was
Catfish in the water?
See, this is the downside of my co-host. Even if she rolled over and there was blood on the wall, she'd be like, it was red paint running down the wall.
Yeah,
So we
100%.
need. Thank you. Am I correct? D's?
100%.
So we have to go with the D's. Like he'll tell us the reality
Of
of
the
it
reality.
because Staxx always feels like she can't let that guard down.
Let me just
So
say.
it was a resort, but it was called a Holiday Inn, which is not really resort in the title.
Let me just say, y'all sound very rich. You got D Staxx.
These Staxx.
Y'all sound like y'all got money.
I tend to play with them. But look, the bottom line.
So you get to the
I get to play Staxx.
yeah. You get,
oh my God.
so you get to this resort, quote
Yes.
unquote. Okay. And what's the first thing you see?
Again,
Now, I saw
like-
the pictures.
So
And
we get there early, and we're like, all right, let's do this. We got our kids with us. And again, it's just people in general. I love people to death. I'm a people person, but in the end, I watch people, and I go in, and there's all these ropes. Like, how you go into the main plane, you're like, all right, they go through all the ropes. I just walk around
What
to the front.
ropes?
There's ropes. Like,
to
you
go
walk
to the lobby?
To go to the lobby, but there's nobody in there.
Why are you going through ropes?
I didn't. They did it.
Staxx follows directions.
Okay.
If there's ropes, I'm walking through the maze.
Okay, so you
but
walk
it's a
through the
maze.
ropes, yeah, to get to the front desk.
Back
We
and
haven't even
forth.
gotten into the front desk,
Right, so I'm
and there's
already
nobody there.
I'm already kind of annoyed by that. Like, she's like, do it. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. So I go to the front.
So wait, so let me just understand. She's literally going through ropes going to the front desk.
Yeah.
and there's
Absolutely.
nobody in line.
Right.
The typical stats.
Typical
All right,
stats.
continue. Yeah. Continue.
So I would get to the front of the line, and there's nobody in there but two people. And there's two people working on two people. We waited there for an hour.
It was not an hour.
It was
He
an
is
hour. It was
exaggerating.
100%. It
Let's
was
call
close
it
to
45.
an hour.
Let's make Staxx happen. Call 45 minutes. That's a long time.
59 minutes. So listen, at the end of the day, as I'm standing there, there's this kid who just starts screaming for 45 minutes as I'm standing there.
In the line.
And I'm right next to him, and I'm trying to make eye contact with him, but I'm making eye contact with him. I'm going, okay, man.
How old of a child is this?
He was like 1.5.
Oh, come on.
He needs to cool it.
Was he making eye-
He needs to cool it.
And The lobby is domed, so he's enjoying
It was
the echo.
domed. It was echoing.
Oh, he wasn't crying. He was having fun.
He was
with it.
having fun with the echo
Screaming.
at the top of his lungs.
Screaming. The kid was screaming through my soul.
So Deez was about to throw down with a 1.5-year-old.
He was
so
the
we're getting-
kid you put
we're
on a
getting there.
leash and you drag him back and you're like, calm it down. He's that
We would never put our children on a leash.
Well, somebody needs to do
Yeah,
that.
somebody-
Tame
yeah,
the beast.
Every once in a while.
He
Tame
is
the
out
beast.
of control right
well,
now.
then let me go a little further.
All right.
Let's just skip to like the middle, I guess.
Okay.
Right?
No, go.
Wait, I'm just
You-
again.
An
My
hour,
family is
you're
not the
checked
best
in.
of production. As a unit, we don't look good sometimes.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
right,
we
right.
just don't.
Yeah.
So we get into the
Somebody's sloppy.
place. We order a pizza. It's like $80 for a pizza. I know this is probably the only pizza I'm going to have the entire trip because I'm on a budget. That's just how that goes, right? So I want to enjoy the pizza. My 2 kids over there they were 5 minutes. We're there for 5 minutes.
Wait, you got to the line? You got to the room and immediately ordered $80 pizza?
Yeah, of course. We were
No, we
starving.
went to the food court.
Of course.
I thought the meal was included.
Not this one.
Only breakfast and dinner.
Everything was included except $80 pizza.
Breakfast and dinner.
Okay.
This
So we
was-
get there,
But isn't that dinner? Isn't
No.
pizza dinner?
and I hear a
No.
No,
She's saying no.
let him.
Nap
yes.
time.
So I hear a yelp, and then I hear a scream. I look over, and there's nobody really in the lobby, but a couple people, because they're kind of going to their room. A yelp and a scream, and ice everywhere on the floor.
Oh, my God.
And my daughter is screaming, but crying, but laughing. And I said, "Would you two knock it off?"
They were fighting with ice?
No, I don't know what was going on. There's ice everywhere. Now we're the people that I'm talking
You
about.
are. Now somebody's eyeballing
Right.
you. Yeah. Somebody's
So
eyeballing you.
fast forward to that. We're like, after the whole shindig, we go. It's raining the first day, right? It's raining the first day.
CC, how you feeling about missing this? The $80 pizza. And the,
It was the
crying.
best pizza I've ever had.
Chicago girl.
It was not
hates
the
pizza.
It was not the best pizza you've had.
In that setting, it was. That setting it was. So here's the best part, right? So we're trying to figure. You know how you go there. There's places included because we bought the package. We had a little
It's a
extra
resort.
money. We got a little extra money, so we bought the package. Don't know what the package really includes, but they say this place is there. There's nobody that works there.
In the whole place.
Nobody works there. You go and you take pictures of these things, and they get back to you about sitting or whatever. Am I crazy?
Oh, so it was one of the, it sounds like
You
the
could
bar.
take a picture of the barcode,
And then they would
thing.
bring you the food. That's the
Or
same
no,
thing
it
that
will
happened
tell
in
you the menu
California.
or tell you how to make reservations.
Meanwhile, before I get into this, she's a gold member for some reason. I don't even know how she's got a gold bracelet on. I got a green one on.
When I made the reservation, I signed up to get a discount.
Okay.
Because
Not
Staxx
this guy.
is on a budget.
I got a
Staxx on a
green
budget.
bracelet, and I'm pretty sure I was with her the entire time. I got nothing included. So we go to the.
Oh wait, you didn't even get the inclusion.
No, we didn't.
It was on.
We found the ladies like, listen, you
how,
go.
how you feeling about this? How you feeling about this vacation for 24 and a half hours?
Feeling very fine that I wasn't there.
So we go to this
$80
place.
pizza and ice. That's what I've heard so far.
We go to this place. It's
And
called
a
the
bracelet.
Hideaway. It's called the Hideaway. Okay.
Now is that the water park?
No,
it's a restaurant in this
Oh, it's
place.
a restaurant. Now this is included
This
in
is
the
the
package.
high dollar restaurant
The high dollar.
included in the package.
Okay.
Right, so we get there. We walk in, and we're waiting for the hostess. There's no hostess. There's no waiters. There's nothing going on,
waiters?
but people just randomly just sitting there. So as I look around, there's this kid that's right next to me, of course, and he's doing spit bubbles.
Why?
But not just spit bubbles, bubbles.
Yeah, yeah. They were
Like,
floating off his tongue.
Yes.
I could do that.
yeah, but he was doing it professionally.
I
Like,
could
it
do
was-
that. I could do
was
that
so-
professionally.
And he kept doing it, and then the dad behind him kept looking at me like, it's okay. Understand it's okay. And I'm like, no, it's not okay. I'm like, stop it now.
Do you know how
Stop
long
it
it took
now.
me to learn that? Like you have to have the proper spit. It's a very intricate thing.
Oh, my God.
And how old of a child was this?
He was like 4.
Oh, so that was on. Then it wasn't
But then he went
professional.
away, and then he pops back up, and he starts the show two. Act two. So I'm looking at Staxx going, that is disgusting. Like, are we going to eat here?
Yeah, yeah.
So then we sit down.
Is this a buffet?
We sit
No.
down on our own because there's nobody working there.
Nobody working.
So we sat there and we're like, how do we order?
Yeah.
So we sat there for an hour. I say an
was
hour.
a- it was a
it was a long time. And then finally a person shows up.
There's one waitress.
One waitress in the whole place.
Yes.
And, the,
In
and, I
this,
kept, and I
this
kept
is
asking him,
clearly
like,
not a resort.
It's a resort.
It's not a.
It was in the title.
it was a 3
it's
of
a-
a resort.
I had heard when we were talking today, they say, because they all know how I am, right? And it's not about bougie. It's
AC
about,
is very bougie.
it's not bougie. It's
see it.
I stress out. And
We
you said,
will go and
no,
enjoy.
that's not true. The D's will not go to a 2. And if there was blood on the wall, you wouldn't stay there.
I
The
listen.
rooms were very clean.
We weren't at home,
You
so
said
I
it
was
was
okay.
If there was blood or shit or something
Oh,
in the room,
100%.
you would not sleep
I
there.
was losing my mind a little bit.
Okay.
But then
And
the food came out. It was okay.
I was going to ask the
was
food.
He had a Wagyu burger. I
He
mean,
did
it was,
not have a Wagyu burger.
Yeah, it wasn't a Wagyu
They do
burger.
not
It
serve-
said Wagyu, but it was
said it.
it was poo poo burger. It was
There's
not
no
a
way.
Wagyu burger.
There's no way it was a Wagyu burger.
no way.
There's no way.
So I asked the guy. I said, because it took so long to get our food. I said, hey, bud, I ordered mayonnaise, ketchup, and mustard.
For the burger? Oh,
And,
for the
and he
burger.
turns around and goes, what? Like, very abrasive. So I looked at Staxx and I said, whoa. Whoa. I said, I want mustard. And he walks over to me and goes, what, mustard? I said, yeah, mustard. So he leaves. An hour later, he brings me back mushrooms.
It was not an hour later, but he brought back mushrooms.
He brought back mushrooms. He goes, and he shoves it at me like, here. And I was like, and you know what I did? Thank you so much. I've been waiting all day for these mushrooms.
Producer, you look horrified.
He definitely spit it.
I would not be eating there.
yeah.
Well, we only did one.
It was a 2.5. She told me it was a resort, and she said that 2.5, that's not a resort.
She said this is a
said
high class.
2.5-ish.
So
she
the
said.
best
Ish.
part, my crew starts doing weird shit, right?
In the restaurant.
At the restaurant. My daughter goes, hey, can I have that lemon? I was like, yeah, absolutely. You have to give it a lemon.
What kind of, like a whole lemon?
Just a whole
No,
a whole.
it was a
like
slice in
Why'd
his
you have a
iced
whole
tea.
lemon?
No,
It was a
lemon.
slice in his iced tea.
So all of a sudden, Staxx goes, hey, where's your lemon? She goes, I ate it. So I said, where's the peel? Oh, that's the best part. I said, I have never seen a person in my life eat it. And then she starts arguing with me, saying, this is perfectly normal. And then she says, you do it with watermelon too.
Oh, my God. We got to get one of those. We have watermelon at the house. We're getting her this weekend to show
She
me.
showed me
everything.
the show.
Oh,
She showed me the show. Have you ever seen, producer, have you ever seen that happen?
no.
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 No. Who eats the rind?
She
says it's
does and
nutritious.
enjoys it.
And she enjoys it? She didn't make a face?
No,
It
she
wasn't
chewed it
sound?
up like it was.
But did you know, like, I've seen a camel
no,
do
she
that on
ate the
TikTok.
first one, and I was looking
he
like, where
spits
did
it
you
out.
put it? Because the table was clear.
Yeah.
She's like, I ate it. I was like, wait, what?
Does she eat the orange peel? Does she eat orange peel?
No, she said,
She said,
those are
"That's-
gross.
That's out of line.
Oh, that's
That's too much.
It's all about boundaries.
So crazy.
What about limes? Does she eat limes?
Apparently that's out of line too. Just lemons.
Wow. Okay. So now your child is eating lemons.
And then
at
the other
table?
child has her glass and decides to.
Smash it on the table and glass,
Glass goes everywhere.
And I was like, why are you so extra, man?
I gotta say, Deez, I can only imagine. Now I know why you came over.
But
to
we
11.
laughed. We laughed
Well,
hysterically.
I got one more thing and I'll leave it alone. One more thing. So we invite some friends. You're like, hey, we're in Orlando. You're here. He's like, yeah, I want to come over. So he ended up coming over, but we were deciding to leave early.
That was it.
So
You were done.
we had already. In
Now
our
wait, I want
minds-
to preference that for a second, producer, because you don't know. We're bringing you into this foray. It went from we're leaving on Tuesday, was it? Tuesday was
Yeah,
the
it
day
was
you left?
Tuesday.
Okay, so Tuesday, and then they were like, okay, we're staying on Thursday. Come, and I said, well, yeah, we'll try. And then Cece and I decided we had other things going on. Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to make it. We were thinking about going Thursday, and it had turned into we're staying till Friday. We got a text saying, well, you don't do anything yet because if you don't, we may be here till Friday. And then I see them back at 7 o'clock this morning,
Right.
which is we're on Thursday. So continue.
So he's like, we're coming over, da-da-da, yada, yada. So we're like, okay, but he wasn't coming. But then when we were going to eat, he's like, hey, I'm almost to the hotel. So I was like, man, like we were ready to leave. So he's like, listen, we're sticking out like a sore thumb. You need to get here. I was like, we stuck out like a sore thumb too. Just relax. We're coming,
Wait, where was he?
He went to the resort place. He was like,
okay.
I don't know why you chose this place. Kind of like, feeling the same vibe we did
Yeah, yeah.
instantly getting there.
Sure.
So we get there, and they're all standing there, and I was like, what's going on? He's like, well, let's just say We got here and everybody's around the pool. Somebody has shit in the pool. So I was like, well, that pool is shut down for the day. And we are done with this resort.
So this happened at that moment. Like he had seen it. Did he see the shit?
I don't know.
I don't know if they
I didn't
actually
have to
saw
see
it,
it.
but they
Shut
saw
down.
everyone out of the pool standing around the pool while they clearly did not empty the pool.
Did you get your money back?
No.
Are you going to try and get your money back?
No.
Not even a half?
We're good. We got away. We got away.
See that, Staxx? Did you hear what she just said? Excuse me.
We
producer.
had fun. We
Producer,
laughed
did
with
you hear
the
what she just
girls.
said? She said,
for
we're good.
the whole
Somebody
time.
shit in the pool.
I have the same problem that you have, you know.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
It's not as bad as you, but it's there.
Somebody shitting in the pool is pretty bad.
That shut it down for me.
I mean, at that point, you're not good.
That shut it
At
down.
any
No.
point that somebody shits in a pool, you're not good. That's where you can't say I'm good.
Little-
You can't
little
use
terrorist.
The word.
Little terrorist.
Yeah, it's a terrorist.
It's terrorist attack. What do you do to shut down places? Shit in the pool.
So have people never come? Put that in the fucking review. How about put that in the Hilton Hyatt Resort? Oh, that would never be a Hyatt. Put the Hilton, shit in the pool resort. Come stay with us for $225. Eat $8
There are
pizza.
children.
Mine would be like not going back.
Children, you can't help what they do.
I've had 4 children. I've had 4 children. Do you have any children? No, you have no children. CC, you've raised a lot of children. You were a nanny. Ain't your children ever shit in the pool?
Honestly, I don't think so.
Yeah, I would
I'm
hope
trying-
not.
I'm trying
That's
to
a maybe.
think.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah. None of my children have shit in the pool. Did your children shit in the
No,
pool?
absolutely not.
Okay, so then that's not normal. That's not
They've gotten out and like peed on the floor. Or
That's
something.
fair.
Yeah,
we
that's fair.
make them get out to
Yeah,
pee on the
yeah.
floor.
Not
We
the
did-
pool.
Yeah, no.
Not in the pool.
Yeah.
The lake, the river.
Yeah.
You let them pee on the floor.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
let, yes, we
No.
let.
Yeah, we do.
No, we did not
do.
let them.
What do you mean we don't let them? What do we do?
We had one, and I'm not going to name which one, but
This is a true story.
she was in the pool, and we're like,
No, this wasn't the pool. It was a river.
no, it was the pool.
Oh,
We're talking
that
about the
different
pool.
story.
She was in the pool, and we're like, she had to go potty. And I was like, all right, well, get out and go potty. So she went like 10 feet, not even, from the door to the bathroom and peed.
That happened.
That's a true story.
Wait, say that again. She was in the room.
She was in the
Pool.
This wasn't this weekend. This
Yeah,
was
yeah.
when she was younger. She was in the pool, had to go potty.
Yeah.
So we're like, get out of the pool, go potty. The bathroom is right there.
Yeah. Oh, she peed in front of the bathroom.
So she got out and proceeded to pee in front of the bathroom.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's okay.
Yeah, it's out of the pool.
It's out of the pool.
The pool shuts down.
Yeah, and it's okay for us because we're guys. We don't walk in the girls' bathroom.
Well, yeah, I don't do
For
any-
of the
any-
chicks
any of that,
kinda- yeah, for the girls who had to kind of slosh through that, that's not that exciting. But at the end of the day, I want to say that I'm gonna debate you that I know a lot of. I'm trying to think of all the children I know. I know no children have shit in the pool.
What I'm saying is kids have accidents.
Okay, no, the statement you just made was kids shit in pools.
Well, no.
Like it was okay. Like, kids shit
Producer,
in pools.
help me.
They have accidents.
Thank you.
Okay, not shitting in pool. Shitting in the pool is a
purposely, I
deliberate. Look, when you shit, this is what happens. You pee. I'm peeing. When you shit,
No,
That's what
no,
happened.
that could have been several scenarios. Though.
no, absolutely not.
They
There's
could have
one
had
scenario.
the bubble guts. They could have had like
Right.
something.
Right.
Do you remember the guy?
So you're just swimming around, also it pops out. Is that bubble guts? That is not true. I don't know that either. You feel the bubble gut coming on. Nobody's swimming and like, oh shit!
Yeah,
Look what happened.
Do you remember the guy when we were on vacation? We were in the pool, you and I, and then he came and just dipped his kid in and left.
Yes.
I was like, that. I'm pretty sure he just washed his kid off.
Yeah,
in the
he had a
pool.
diaper on too, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
He had a diaper on. And
was
if you
that?
remember, that was at one
He
of the.
brought his
Dakota?
kid in
No,
and
no.
dipped it like we were all just having some beers and dipped him in the
The
pool
Sulphur
and walked
Springs.
out. And
Yeah.
I looked at AC. Did you see that? And he's like, yeah. I was like, we gotta get out of the pool.
Yeah. The pool was over. But that guy had a diaper. I don't. Maybe he was naked.
No, he took
No, he
off
was
the
naked.
diaper. He was naked.
Yeah, he
Naked.
was naked. So yeah, there's no bubble gut and all that bullshit. You just people just don't accidentally shit.
If
you
you
don't
have a
just shit.
baby with you, you can't help it if they shit.
You can help if you dip him in the pool.
And you could help them. You could help them. If you're not, if you know your mothers, you know when their diapers are full, you all are holding them up and sniffing them like they're a bouquet of
But
fucking
if you're in the
roses.
water, you don't know that they
Again,
shit.
but they have diapers on, so they're not shitting. This is a full-grown pool where somebody just popped one out, and you guys are acting like it was an accident.
Yeah.
It's not an accident.
It was
Shut
an
down.
accident.
Shuts down.
Yeah,
No, unless it's been seen, it's debatable.
Oh yeah.
exactly. Exactly.
Once I see it, I can't unsee it.
So at that point, like, let's just take a step back. So your friends who come and visit you, they're waiting for you in this pool area. They see everybody's out of the pool because somebody shit in the pool.
Yeah.
What did they all do? Were they like, did you all go sit and drink?
We told them there's another pool.
Yeah.
So we went to that pool, and there's hair floating in it.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
People
ghetto.
destroy property.
It doesn't. What'd you just say? It sounds ghetto, right?
Yeah, it sounds
100%. It has to. It's just the way it is.
But
That's
we're
why-
gold members. That's a plus.
So we can go to another
We
one.
can't wait. Let's go to one in like South Chicago. Let's go to a pool area in like, Gary, Indiana. Can we do that one day?
It had a good water park.
Did it?
The kids loved it.
How did that water park? You got out of the pool, somebody shitting it.
No, there was
That
a
was at the
separate water
end.
park.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something about a water park, and CC can attest to this. You don't go in water parks.
You have to.
Now you tell me.
You don't go in the water. Like in the water, you go to the pool area of a resort. When you're in, I don't
This
care if it's Wolf
had
Mountain
resort in the
Lodge.
name.
There are way too many children.
Yeah.
None of them get out of the pool, even though you know that you don't want to be in piss. You're in piss, and when you go, the people that go to those places, it's all because it's cheap,
Right.
And they are filthy,
Well, that's true.
filthy.
This really wasn't cheap.
$200 a night. It's not terrible.
For the D's, it's like
That's not terrible.
it's up there.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying it's not terrible. $500. You go to that Hyatt resort over there, the one in Orlando. That's $470 to $500 a night for a regular room. That's a nice little resort. We've stayed there many a times. And again, it's not
you're
about bougie.
bougie.
I'm not. It's not about bougie.
We'll
It's
never
about-
see that.
if you save up for it. Right? If you save up for it, you can do that where you don't have to stress.
But then we
that
wouldn't
other
have
thing.
these stories.
That's true. Well, yeah, you're not gonna have somebody
We
shit in the
made
pool at the
memories.
Hyatt. Yeah, you're
We
not gonna
did.
have
We did make memories. Never to go back.
Well, I'm so glad that we're able to do this first episode with them, and I think we're going to continue this on our next episode. So, anybody else have anything quick to say?
Cece needs a mic next time. It's a far journey to get here and talk to you guys.
Yeah, but you're sharing the mic
But I
very
love
well.
sharing with
Stan.
Staxx.
There you go.
Love it.
Great, and with that, I say, AC out. This Complete Nonsense podcast is brought to you today and every day by AAO Optical and WDEC, Anglo-American Optical and What Do I Care Optical, 100-year-old manufacturers of high-end English eyewear, produced in the UK, distributed everywhere. Check us out for your eyewear needs. Anglo-American Optical, LTD.com. If you can dream it, we can make it. 800-753-9727. Give them a call today. Also, Blue Savage Tea, BLUSAVAGET. It's an up-and-coming apparel company that specializes in custom designs of high-quality clothing and apparel. And if you can design it, you can imagine it, they can make it. Check out their Etsy shop, Blue Savage Tea. Again, that's BLUSAVAGET, all one word, on Etsy for great designs. Order today. Give them a call at 708-424-6119. We'd also like to thank our partners, Authentic Creations, who help produce, edit, and market this nonsense podcast. Check them out at AuthenticCreation.org. And we will not forget, last but not least, our partner, a Workspace Collective in Daytona, for allowing us to record in their luxurious space studio, dedicated desk, conference space, virtual office solutions, and casual meeting areas. The experienced team at Workspace Collective is here to ensure your business thrives. Give them a call at 877-490-0040. 040.